This week we've been reading the story Piggy Pie. I think is a really funny story, and I love the way this story connected in with different stories. We saw that. But today I thought it would be fun for us to do a drawing of Gritch the witch. And so let me show you what my Gritch looks like that I made. Here she is, and you can see this is just a drawing of her head and her hat and her body there. But so I'm going to show you all the steps how you can make your Gritch the witch. So here are the steps of how we're going to make Gritch today. We're going to start, like lots of times we do, not at the top and not at the bottom, kind of in the middle. And the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to make a nice big curve. And that's going to be where her face is going to go. But then next, under that curve, I'm going to draw some lines down, because we know how we like to make our body lines going down. And then I'm going to come from that same spot there, and I'm going to come out because we have to have arms, don't we? So there's where her arms would go down. And this is going to be just a picture of her body here and her head. It's not going to have her hands and things in it. Okay, now we're going to go up here above her head, and I'm going to make a curve along the top here, kind of like what we did when we made our leprechaun. How we made his hat by making a curve up there. And again, I'm going to hook it together on the ends. And I'm going to go across that again to make a band for her hat. Now, Gritch is a witch, so her hat is going to come up and curve over. And it's got a point. Then I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to go up and in a little bit and curve and put that together. Now, Gritch's hair was crazy. So her hair is going to stick out on the sides. Or maybe a little bit under her hat along here. And then I'm going to give her just 2 black eyes. I'm going to give her a pointy nose. When I make her mouth, I'm going to make it big, because you know how her mouth was wide open a lot in that story? So I'm going to make her a big open mouth. And then, remember she had some crazy teeth hanging around in there, so I'm going to give her a few crazy teeth. And the last thing she needs is that wart on her chin. And you can make her wart on her chin. So now that you've got all your body parts drawn for Gritch, you can go back and you can do some things like we've talked about before. If you want to paint around it, then you're going to make sure you only use crayons. You don't use markers. If you want to use markers, you can, but don't mix that with paint, because the water will make your marker smear and bleed. But make her blue dress and her blue hat. She had blue eyes. You can see where I've gone in and I've made the inside of her mouth kind of pink. I did this Gritch with some big eyes. You might have done yours like my other one with just solid black eyes. Up to you how you want to do that. Give her that crazy hair and show me your pictures that you've made of Gritch the witch.